Alright, let's talk Mass Effect 3. I finished it a couple of days ago. Like, wow, it's been a great ride. There's a lot to cover. So yeah, obviously there's been the controversy around the ending, so I'll get to that later. Yeah, Mass Effect, wow, what a ride. Generally, I really like Mass Effect 3. I really think it was the best game of the series. But I'll break it down into the pros and cons of this game and kind of try to put it into the context of Mass Effect. So yeah, Mass Effect, wow, Mass Effect 1 and 2 and 3, that entire trilogy, I think I invested more than 200 hours in it because I think I played Mass Effect 1 2 times because I made a council decision, so I replayed it. And Mass Effect 2 I also played, I think I played that 3 times, just 2 playthroughs on PC, and one because a year after PC launch that was PS3 version so I played that again. It was pretty that was like a year, it was a year after that, so I almost forgot the story, so it was great to replay it, so played it 3 times. And now Mass Effect 3 I finished in about 50 hours, so not that long, but I think the game had good length. So 50 hours, I had a galactic war score of 7,190 with 100% readiness, so I did play multiplayer. So I think I did pretty good on that in that segment. I did make mostly Paragon choices, so now and then I took some Renegade choices, but mostly Paragon. And I play FemShep. So yeah, FemShep is canon for me. So Mass Effect 3, really loved it. So maybe I can get the stuff I did like out of the way first. So what did I not like? I did not like the fact that they took out the film grain and the holster animation. Film grain, along with the lens flare effect, it kind of was the signature graphical style of Mass Effect for me. So I played Mass Effect 1 and 2 with the film grain, and if you take that away, it took a little time to get used to. I was even exploring E and B options and stuff to try to put it back in, but in the end, because I was playing on my laptop because I don't have that much time, and obviously the laptop is not as graphically powerful as my desktop, I didn't mind because omitting the film grain does give a small but noticeable performance boost, so in the end I didn't mind that much. Holster animation, in the beginning I thought that would be a big deal because I think it would be a little bit lame if you would walk around with your gun drawn, but I think BioWare did a good job in really putting clear boundaries on what is a combat situation and what is not. So when there's not a combat situation, even if you're in a combat zone, then Shepard will holster the weapon, so I think that was fine. So yeah, and actually those are almost the two only niggles I have, because almost virtually everything else I really liked from Mass Effect. Gameplay, really liked it. It was a good mix of Mass Effect 1 and 2, so it had a little bit more of customization. I think the weapons were much more diversified. There are a lot of them as well. You can customize the weapons, which is great. I think the powers have stayed mostly the same in regards to Mass Effect 2. The core gameplay is also pretty much the same as Mass Effect 2, but it's more refined, so I end up using a lot more powers, and also because the weight and power mechanic, I think they've done it really well. So if you choose to take only one weapon with you, you get 100 or 200% increase in your power recharge, and you end up using your powers a lot more. So I play Vanguard, so I was charging all the time, so I really like that. Party AI also very much improved. Party members don't die as much, so thumbs up. I really like the gameplay. What else did I like? What's not to like? The character involvement, development, interactions. Wow, that always has been a very strong strong point of Mass Effect, but in Mass Effect 3, it's even better. And not just the, like, even the small interactions, not just with your party members, which is awesome, and your core team, but also with like just people you meet in the Citadel or wherever. They kind of introduced that in Mass Effect 2 already, and obviously BioWare has are very good at it because they made Dragon Age. But they improved it in Mass Effect 3. It's really awesome. Like, you really feel like you're in a galactic war, and there are these little stories everywhere, and either you influence them or not. And even if you don't influence them, you feel for these characters. Like, there's so many examples. The Asari in the Huerta hospital, the soldier, the Turian soldier with like his wife in the Citadel, like all these little moments, they're really awesome. Either they're very funny or very moving, or yeah, they did a really good job at that. So yeah, also character stories, there's so many big and small moments, they're all universally good. The plot moments, but also the moments on Normandy, which like it always has been a strong point as well, but it's so refined, even in the small things. When like Morden rejoins the ship, and he goes into the med bay and he kind of like kicks Dr. Chakwas out. Even that they handled pretty well. Right, so I really think that BioWare, they really, I mean, the way they portrayed these characters in Mass Effect 3 and the way they like make the stories and the plots and stuff, it shows how much these guys are a master over their characters. They really know these characters as much as the fans do. Maybe they're like shifting direction a little bit, but even when it shifts direction, you feel like it's not common sense, but you feel like they really know the characters and they did a really good job in portraying them. And that is a huge hats off to BioWare. Like, these characters, they're gonna stick with you for a very long time. I think in the realm of video games, like, these are one of the most powerful characters I've ever seen. And I'm not just talking Shepard, like, I'm talking the other guys as well. So yeah, I really liked it very much, everything. Right, so let's go to the ending. Yeah, that's like the big thing. So yeah, going into the end game, the Cerberus mission, I think that was okay. Not many big surprises there. I was very happy of like getting rid of Kai Lang. Like, I don't know the character that well. I didn't read the novel, so I don't have much background on him. But yeah, glad I'm off him. I was really motivated to get him, and it was done. I think it was alright, that boss battle. So he was like hurling Cerberus cronies at you, and I was really glad I got rid of him. And the way that Shepard did it, like if you haven't tried it yet, do the Renegade interrupt, because that's freaking awesome. So yeah, about that interrupt. So yeah, maybe there's something about the character I still want to mention. Like Thane, what happens to Thane, and also what happens to Morden. Wow, like emotional highlights of the game. Incredible.